Hey, what's up everybody, Prime22 here, bringing you a new video. This time we're doing our 1000 subscriber Q&A. And, yeah, this is actually the second time I've recorded this. Originally it was going to be a sort of a webcam video, but, I just got so... I wasn't prepared for the questions I was going to get, so let's do a take two, shall we? I apologize for the sort of, I guess, rush nature of this video and like the lack of jokes. It's just this is the second time I've gone through everything, and let's just get this done. What is your favorite food? I don't have one favorite food. What is your favorite book? That would be The Door Within. What is your favorite movie? Transformers the movie. I think I've said this before. What is your favorite TV show? Probably Transformers Prime. If you can write a Transformers story, what will it be about? Well, I have a Transformers fanfiction going on over at fanfiction.net that I sometimes advertise on Twitter. It's called Transformers Postbellum, and it's a continuation of the Unicron Trilogy universe, because I wanted to explore a lot of themes that I felt that the shows didn't really cover. And, you know, if you're gonna make a fanfiction and you're already a bad writer, may as well pick something that already had some poor dialogue writing, so it looks good in comparison, right? Now, there's also this little experiment that I've been thinking of trying that would involve pretty much everyone here. I'm better at an editor than an actual writer, and I'm better at keeping continuity in check. And part of me wants to try out something where I create some sort of story bible for our Transformers universe, and then have people send in stories that fit into that continuity. And then we just have this huge collaborative universe. Sort of like, you know how the IDW universe, it's written by multiple writers, all set in the same universe. I want to try something like that and see how well that would work. If you're interested in that, tell me in the comments if you'd be interested in writing for that, because that's something I really want to try out, but it would require audience participation, you know? What do you think of the death battle of Starscream vs. Rainbow Dash? See, I don't really watch any videos about Transformers if they're not made by like a Transformers YouTuber or YouTube channel, because usually when people who don't know about Transformers do a video that involves Transformers, they have no idea what they're talking about. So I haven't even watched it, have no intention to, and I'm already guessing that it's stupid. If you were a Transformer, which faction would you be, and what would be your alt mode? I'm assuming you're talking about like what sort of faction I would be in if it was a universe based on ideological differences rather than race differences, because like half the Transformers universe is just a race war, while the other half's generally an ideological war. And you can't help what race you're born into, but ideologically I'm going to use IDW as the base here, since that's the best universe that's conveyed the ideological differences. I would be a Decepticon in the early stages of the war, but as the war expanded and more species were being slaughtered, I would probably change over to the Autobots. However, where we are now, where the Decepticons are pretty much being oppressed and put into a ghetto, I would probably be siding with the Decepticons again. As for my alt mode, I've said this before, a Star Destroyer. Who is your favorite Combiner and Combiner team? The Combaticons and Bruticus. What got you into Transformers? I've answered this before, and I honestly want to make a longer video about it because there's more to it, but I'm just going to say, just for a brief explanation, a Unicron figure plus Transformers Armada. What is your favorite Transformer figure you own? Combiner Wars Thundercracker. Combiner Wars Leader Class Thundercracker, because someone very important to me got it for me. What figure do you want Hasbro to make? I don't care. Favorite character? I don't have one favorite character. Favorite continuity? The IDW Generation 1 universe. Who is best waifu? Now, my young apprentice. A man can have many waifus. They could have a Kosaki Onodera. They could have a Hanako Ikezawa. Aoyama Nanami. There are many waifus that I possess, but there can only be one best girl. And I have not furthered my studies to which I can confidently say who is best girl. Hey, what's up everybody, Bronze22 here, bringing you Let's Play Shia LaBeouf Me Master Dating Sim. Truck or monkey? Truck and monkey. Frenzy is red, Rumble is blue, or Rumble is red, Frenzy is blue. See, this really irritates me because the Transformers fandom argues about this a lot, and it's a big non-problem. Frenzy is red in some universes, where Rumble is blue in some universes. Rumble is red and Frenzy is blue in other universes. There isn't a set one. It changes per universe. In the IDW universe, they straight up switch colors at least one time. So that's not a question. It depends on the universe. Also, Frenzy is blue, Rumble is red. Jam, that's not a question. Getting tired of my questions? We're seeing as some of them aren't really questions. Will you answer this question? No. Why am I asking so many questions? That's a question you should ask yourself, Megatron. Why my shoulders hurt? I'm not going to dignify that with a response. One more question. What are your interests apart from Transformers? I'm interested in history, language education. I'm interested in Star Wars, DC Comics, sort of stuff like that. Digimon, Pokemon, anime, Elder Scrolls. I really love the Elder Scrolls games. Yeah, that sort of nerdy stuff. And when you say Transformers, when we say Transformers on this channel, we're implying the entire multiverse. That includes G.I. Joe, Gem and the Holograms, ROM, stuff like that. It's an umbrella term, so I'm not being particular to the Transformers franchise. What is your least favorite Transformers character of all time, and also how many Transformers toys do you own? I don't have one least favorite Transformer character of all time, and I have around 100 Transformers toys. Just around 100. Do Combiner have to be bothered to combine? I have no idea what you are trying to say. Daniel Adkins asks, how did your Wraith brethren infiltrate G.I. Joe? I'm not a Wraith. I swear I'm not a Wraith. If you could take any 5 bots from any continuity and stick them together to make a combiner, who would you pick? They don't have to be in the same continuity. Also, what other franchises do you like outside Transformers? Do you like Bionicle? I really don't think you can get any better than the Combaticons and Bruticus, so I'm going to stick with Bruticus, and I've answered the franchise question. I've never really dealt with Bionicle at all. What is your favorite design on a Transformer? I don't have a one favorite design of a Transformer. Who is your favorite IDW character? I don't have a one favorite IDW character. Which movie character is your favorite in Transformers, Autobot, and Decepticon? I don't have a one favorite character in the... Are you talking about the video games? What is your favorite Transformers video game? Follow Cybertron. First comment. Yeah, okay, whatever, get out of here. What do you think of this? Hey, didn't I just tell you to get out of here? No, I'm not answering this question. LR not rights, sure? I have no idea what you are trying to say. Is Vector Prime and Robots in Disguise 2015 the same one, the Cybertron cartoon? And what do you think of the whole Facebook thing? I will now present to you a flowchart, so you may know if a universal singularity is a universal singularity or not. And as for the whole Facebook thing, if we're talking about all the timelines, different Facebook pages I had going on, I really liked them. They really helped piece together continuity. I'm a huge fan of Metafiction. In fact, if it wasn't for Metafiction, I wouldn't be doing this. I probably wouldn't even be a fan of Transformers if it wasn't for the mass Metafiction. So, yeah, it's a shame they're down. Music Addiction Disorder oh, wait, hold up, there's something I need to say. Music Addiction Disorder TV has offered to help me out with any copyright problems I have, and I'm real thankful for that. I don't really need it. I think I'm doing fine right now, but it's good to know that someone's got my back if I need it. So, thank you so much. Back to the question, he asks, do I remember right that you are a history major? That makes a lot of sense. I think that is why you do such a good job with the subject matter. What do you plan on doing once you get your degree? Alright, so, close, I'm a history and education major. And that's not exactly two majors, it's one major under the title history and education. So yeah, I'm thinking of doing a video like explaining sort of my personality and how I'm attracted to both history and Transformers lore, and how I use a lot of my historiography skills and bring that to Transformers lore. But yeah, that's going to be a separate video. But once I get my degree, I plan on teaching history in high school. What do you personally think of the Primus Unicron origin for the Transformers? Personally, I'm perfectly fine with it. I'm not sure what you mean by what I think about it. And here's something that I think a lot of Transformers fans need to know. What you think doesn't matter in terms of canon. A lot of people say the Quintessons made Transformers. I don't like the Primus Unicron thing, so it didn't happen. That's not how canon works. And in every universe where the Quintessons made the Transformers, it's been revealed that Primus had a significant role in helping the Quintessons making the Transformers, whether they knew it or not. What are your feelings towards IDW's seeming hesitancy to use the official origin for their take on the Transformers? Well, ever since the shrouding, they don't have to go with the whole Primus Unicron stuff. And James Roberts is the one who wrote Transformers Eugenesis, the fan fiction that said that Primus was really this computer thing that was built by the Quintessons. So I expect at the end of More Than Meets the Eye, at the end of Lost Light, that we're going to see that the Knights of Cybertron or Primus aren't what they really are. I think they're trying to throw us off. I don't think they're hesitant there. I think they're trying to throw us off for when they give their origin in that universe. Do you feel that at times IDW is just being dark for the sake of it? I have never really felt that at all. The only time I felt that Transformers in general was being dark for the sake of it was the trilogy novels in the Dreamwave universe. Have you read the Covenant of Primus book? Yes. What are your feelings in regards to when fans ship Transformers with human characters? I see a lot of people oppose this because they're two different species, but that, again, Transformer fans like to ignore the canon, where it's pretty much established that Transformers and humans do enter romantic relationships, clearly seen in Master Force with Lander in particular. As for shipping in general, ship whatever you want, I don't care, it doesn't harm anyone. What is the best Transformers story in your opinion? I don't have one best Transformers story in my opinion. Most tragic Transformers death? I don't have a most tragic Transformers death in my opinion. What do you think will happen to Rodimus' crew now after the Dying of the Light story? We'll have to wait and see now, won't we? Which Transformer do you think should be a Prime, whoever the Matrix of Leadership chooses? What is your favorite sandwich filling? I'm not really a fan of general sandwiches, but I do love hamburgers and cheeseburgers, so I'm going to go with bacon, a beef patty, cheese, ketchup, and mustard. Scarface asks, if you had a chance to redo high school all over again with me, would you? Why or why not? Well, probably yeah, because then I would know what would happen in the future, and I can, once you know what happens in the future, then you're like the master of time itself. Single? I upload Transformer videos on YouTube. I think that's a answer enough. I went on a little tangent about waifus. I think that's answer enough. If you could be a six changer, what would your robot mode look like, and what would be your 5 additional alt modes? NY Transformer, you know I like you, man, but was this really the best question you could have asked? Like, no, I'm not. You're cool and all, but was this really the best question? Was this the only question you had? Don't want to sound creepy, but where do you live? Because I live in Columbus, Ohio. I live in North Carolina. Weebot asks, can you smell what the Grimlock is cooking? I really don't know how to respond to this. Ultrox Infinity asks, because you are celebrating 1,000 subscribers, would you rather fight 1,000 mouse-sized elephants or 1 elephant-sized mouse? P.S. Do you have any plans for series/videos on your second channel? Well, I think you can run over 1,000 mouse-sized elephants with a bulldozer or something. It would be harder to take down an elephant-sized mouse. I'm gonna fight the 1,000 mouse-sized elephants because, you know, you can just crush them. As for my second channel, the second channel is really where every now and then I have this drive of creativity that I want to make a video and I want to do it now, or I end up accidentally making a video and decide, hey, maybe I want to put this up. So I usually use the second channel as an outlet for that creativity or whatever, because people on this channel they get real upset if you don't do the standard Transformers lore stuff. I got people unsubscribing because of Primus Prime Time, so I try to upload anything that's different over on my second channel. Now that includes things like the Katawa Shoujo Let's Play that I'm still continuing. I know it's taking me over half a year. But I'm still working on that. Ironically, nobody watches those videos, but I have the most fun making them out of any other type of video I do. If you were a Transformer, what alt mode would you have? A Star Destroyer. What if Optimus Primal was Harambe? No. I don't even have to answer that question because Alexander got it pretty good. Which Transformer would you have as your guardian, and why? Primus, because he's basically a god. Why the name Primus Prime 22? Just wandering. What gave you the idea for the name? I've answered this question in several other videos. I'm sure you can find some. I answered that question in one of the Lazy Koala podcasts. See if you can dig through those and find which one. Alright, I think that's enough questions for today. So that wraps up the video for today. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for asking questions. I'm gonna upload an update video pretty soon because I'm gonna have to go on a hiatus, and there are some changes to the channel that I want to try out. If I ever do a Q&A again, I'm gonna have to not say that I'll respond to every single one of them. But thank you guys so much for reaching me to 1,000 subscribers. That's ridiculous. I can't even fully comprehend it. But yeah, that wraps it up, I believe. So thank you so much for watching. Follow me on social. Thank you so much for watching. Follow me on social media for updates, and have a good day, ladies and gentlemen.